Hi boys and girls, welcome back to Penny's Reading Nook. I'm here at the Patch Office in Spencer, and you will never ever guess what I heard at my house last night. It was something from outside, and I live in the country. Do you know what it was? It's probably one of my top 2 favorite nature sounds. Any guesses? It was the spring peepers. That's what I call them, the little frogs. I could hear them. Oh, I just love that sound because then I know spring's right around the corner. I love the spring peepers, and in the summertime, the whippoorwills. Oh, I just love listening to those sounds. So, it's coming, boys and girls. We're gonna make it. Goodbye, snow, right? Right. Well, I have a book for you today, and I also have an ABC activity today. So, enough with me talking. You don't want to listen to that, do you? No, you want to hear the book, right? Right. All right, let's get started. This is a very cute, funny book, too. You'll like this one. It is called, What If You Had Animal Teeth? Ooh, look at that. Kind of an interesting thought, huh? Well, this book was written by Sandra Markle, and it was illustrated by Howard McWilliam. I don't know about animal teeth. I'll have to think about that. So, you've lost your front teeth. Before you know it, 2 new ones will push right into their space. But what if an animal's teeth grew in instead? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, like a beaver. A beaver's front teeth are shaped like chisels and are very sharp. They're perfect for biting off bark and cutting down trees. A beaver's front teeth have a coating that contains iron that makes them super strong and orange. If you had beaver teeth, your front teeth would never stop growing, so you could gnaw all the tough stuff you like day after day for all of your life. I don't know about beaver teeth. Well, we're going to have to think about this for a minute or 2. Oh, what about great white shark teeth? Ooh. A great white shark's front teeth are like all its others, 2 inches long, with an edge like a steak knife. They're great for biting through super thick things like an elephant's seal's skin. Great white sharks get new teeth about every 100 days. That keeps their bite, I couldn't see my word there, that keeps its bite at its sharpest. Sorry about that, boys and girls. If you had great white shark teeth, you'd never have to worry about losing a tooth. There'd always be a new tooth growing behind it, ready to slide into place, and there'd never be a gap in your bite. And look at that little girl. She's thinking money, money, money. Oh, tooth fairy. Look at all of that. That might be interesting, huh? Okay, what about a narwhal? A narwhal's front teeth do something quite strange. The right one stays small, but the left one grows longer and longer and longer to nearly 10 feet. Can you imagine that? Once it's that big, it has a new name. Instead of a tooth, it's called a tusk. A narwhal's long front tooth grows right through its upper lip. It's interesting, huh? What would you use your tusk for if you were a narwhal? Would you poke around to find a fish or fight off your enemies? Or would you feel your way through the dark parts of the ocean? Even scientists wonder what a narwhal does with its tusk. Very interesting. What about an elephant? An elephant's front teeth are called tusks too. A male tusks grow between 5 and 7 inches longer each year of its life. The world record elephant tusk was more than 11 feet long. They're great for digging water holes and pulling up tree roots to munch. Elephants are right-tusked or left-tusked, meaning they use one tusk more than the other. So just like us, how we are left-handed or right-handed, an elephant is either right-tusked or left-tusked. I thought that was an interesting fact. If you had elephant tusks on your front teeth, they would be super strong too. You could easily lift and move your bed or even the family car, and then no one would bully you, not even tigers. Interesting. Oh, gross. Rattlesnake. A rattlesnake's front teeth are called fangs. They're shaped like hooks, and the tips are like needles. They fold up like a pocket knife when the snake closes its mouth and snap forward when it opens wide. When folded back, a rattlesnake's fangs slide inside fleshy covers. That way, the needle tips don't nick the inside of the snake's mouth. If you had rattlesnake fangs, your front teeth would inject deadly venom. So your teeth would be all you need to fight enemies or to catch food to eat. I don't know about that. I think I'll pass on that. A naked mole rat. Ooh, poor fella. A naked mole rat's front teeth are shaped like shovels and are in front of its lips. They're perfect for digging the family's tunnels without getting a mouthful of dirt. Like beavers, a naked mole rat's front teeth never stop growing. Biting hard roots and bulbs wear the teeth down so they don't get too long. If you had naked mole rat front teeth, you could move each tooth separately to the left or to the right. They'd work just like chopsticks for picking up food, bite by bite. Well, I guess that way you wouldn't have to have a fork or a spoon, huh? But I don't know about this. Oh, what about a vampire bat? A vampire bat's front teeth are triangle-shaped and sharp as razors. They're perfect for scooping out a bit of the animal's skin so they can lap up the blood that flows into the wound. Baby vampire bats have teeth, but for the first 4 months they aren't strong enough to fly and hunt. So they nurse and they eat vampire bat baby food, which is blood their mother brings up from their stomachs. Again, another interesting fact about all these animals we see in nature that we wouldn't necessarily know about, would we? If you had vampire bat front teeth, you wouldn't have to worry about them chipping since they lack a hard enamel coat. The edges would wear away easily and always stay sharp. I tell you, with the light, it's hard to read the words on the dark-colored pages, boys and girls. Hippopotamus teeth. A hippopotamus' front teeth are long, strong pegs with very sharp edges. They're powerful weapons, so opening wide to show them off helps hippos scare away their enemies and the males to win a mate. Because a hippo's teeth don't yellow over time in the past, they were made into dentures. Can you imagine that? So some people used to eat with hippo teeth, including the first U.S. president, George Washington. I had never heard that. Had you? We'll have to look that up. Kind of an interesting fact. If you had hippopotamus front teeth, you'd never need to brush. Your upper teeth would grind against your lower ones, keeping them clean and white. I don't know. Bengal Tiger. A Bengal tiger's front teeth are a biting six-pack, 4 sharp pegs edged by twin pointed cones set between its giant dagger-like canines. They're perfect for scraping feathers off birds and meat off bones. A mother tiger uses her front teeth to bite very gently as she picks up and moves her cubs. If you had Bengal Tiger front teeth, they'd be strongly anchored in your jaw. You could bite and hold tight while dragging something as heavy as 5 times your weight. Whew, that's some super strong teeth. Crocodile. A crocodile's front teeth are all shaped like cones and have sharp tips. They bite well, but they come out easily, and new ones grow in very slowly. So a crocodile's front teeth are always changing and are often different sizes. Crocodiles can't clean their own teeth. They open their mouths for small birds called plovers to pick leftover food out of their teeth. If you can see right there, there's that plover bird doing just that. Thought that was an interesting fact. If you had crocodile front teeth, your teeth would stick out when you closed your mouth. You wouldn't need to open wide when you went to the dentist or gave a toothy grin. That's an interesting smile, isn't it? Camel. A young camel's front teeth are long, strong, and have very sharp edges. They're just right for nipping off tough, thorny desert plants. Baby camels' front teeth erupt through their gums by the time they're 14 days old. Like you, camels have 2 sets of teeth. Camels get their adult front teeth when they're about 5 years old. That's interesting, isn't it? If you had camel front teeth and ate tough stuff 8 hours a day, as camels do, by the time you were a grown-up, your front teeth would be no more than little stubs. I don't think I want that either. Animal teeth could be cool for a while, but you don't use your front teeth to cut down trees or scare off enemies. You don't need them to dig tunnels or bite really tough stuff, and you never lift the family car with your teeth, even for fun. So, what kind of front teeth are right for you? Let's see. Luckily, you don't have to choose. The teeth that replace those you lost will be people teeth. They will be what you need to bite apples, carrots, and corn on the cob. Just what you need to help you talk, and best of all, to show off when you smile. Look at all those pretty smiles. Where do teeth come from? Adult teeth start growing inside your jawbone soon after you're born, even while your baby teeth are getting ready to push through your gums. Any new growing teeth are called tooth buds. The crown or top of the tooth forms first. Then the roots grow and push the tooth out. When this happens with an adult tooth, it makes the baby's tooth's roots break down. Next, the baby tooth gets loose and falls out. Then the permanent adult tooth moves into its space. But we need to remember, see, he's got his toothbrush. Teeth need care. Besides 2 front teeth, you'll get 30 more permanent teeth. But you only get 1 set, and they must last your whole life. So remember, brush at least at both morning and night, and floss between your teeth regularly. Avoid fizzy drinks and sugary foods. Those help bacteria grow. Then bacteria attacks your teeth and causes tooth decay. Dentists and doctors have found there is a strong connection between having healthy teeth and a healthy body. So, taking good care of your teeth can help you grow up feeling like you have something to smile about. Plus, you have a beautiful smile that lasts a lifetime. The end. So, thinking about all of the different animals that was in that book, if you could have animal teeth, what ones would you have? And I tell you what, I've thought and I've thought and I've thought about it, and I couldn't decide what ones I would want. I kind of like the idea of the camel tooth. It's kind of like ours, but I think I'm going to stick with my own teeth. Yeah, I like those better. And I remember to brush every morning and every evening before you go to bed. Okay? So now we need to do a game, an activity. And well, I happen to have an activity that goes along with your teeth. Yes. Well, what I did for this activity, and you see that I have it in one of the page protectors. I'll slide it out so you can get a better look at it. What I did was I just drew a big mouth on a sheet of paper. Something you can do. Get out your markers and your crayons. And I've got my lips there, and I colored mine red with a red crayon. And then I made my teeth. Let's see how many teeth I have in mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I had 24 teeth, and if we remember in our book, what did it say in our book? Let's go back and look. Do you remember how many teeth we'll get? Besides your 2 front teeth, you'll get 30 more permanent teeth. So that's like 32 teeth. Whew. I didn't have enough there in mine, did I? But anyway, besides that, so you're going to get your piece of paper, you're going to draw your mouth, and draw you some teeth, okay? And then I slide it into the page protector. We need to either do that or laminate it, okay? Because we're going to use a dry erase marker for the next thing. So we've got this. Now we need the dry erase marker. And we are going to write the ABCs all over the mouth. And it kind of will make, when I did this activity, you kind of think of that being the food that's in between your teeth or cavities. And we want to get rid of those, right? We don't want that food and the bacteria growing in our mouth. So we want to remember to get rid of all that stuff. So for starters, we're going to write our ABCs all over the mouth, okay? So let's start. A, B, put one over here. C, say the ABCs with me, boys and girls. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. I'm just putting them in different spots. R, let's put S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. All right, so we've had our lunch, and boy, oh boy, do we need to brush our teeth. Whew. That's funny, isn't it? Ha, ha, ha. All right, so then the next thing we need to do, we need to have a set of cards or little slips of paper that have the ABCs on them. And you'll see we have ours right there. You can get little slips of paper or little cards, write your letters out, okay? And then you're going to put them either on the table or in a box, and we're going to pick a card one at a time. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we also need a toothbrush for this activity. Now, don't go get the toothbrush that you just brushed your teeth with this morning. Yeah, no. You want an old toothbrush that you don't use anymore. And if you don't have an old toothbrush, if you've already thrown that away and you don't have an old toothbrush laying around the house, just get you a tissue or a Q-tip. Anything that you could use as an eraser, okay? Because we are going to erase away the bacteria that's in our mouth. All right, so I've got my mouth, I've got my ABC cards, I've got my toothbrush, so we're ready to go, right? Right, okay. We'll pick a card. Oh, the first letter I got was what? The letter M. All right, so we need to look in the mouth, see if we can find the letter M. Do you see it anywhere? Yes, I do, right there. So then we're going to brush, 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 brush away. We brushed away the letter M. All right, let's see what's next. Next we have the letter, what's that one? C, you're right. Okay, let's find the letter C. We see it? Oh, it's right way back there in the back tooth. Brush, brush, brush. All right, another one down. Then you have the letter, what's that letter? R, that's right. So we'll find the R. Do you see it anywhere? Yep, right there. Okay, erase that one. Look at that, our smile's getting better and better, huh? Next we have the letter U. Where's the letter U at? Right there, right in the front. You're right. Good job. Let's get rid of the letter U. Next we have the letter, what's that letter? The letter N. You're right. So find the letter N. Where's it at? Right there. Good job. All right, you guys are so smart. You can recognize the ABCs just like that. You're finding them faster than what I am. Okay, what's that letter? It's the letter S. You're right. So where's the letter S? There on the bottom. You're right. All right, good job. So, you see how we play that game? You find the letter and you erase it. And by the time you get through the whole alphabet, we're going to fast forward like I found all the letters. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Brush, brush, brush. And there you go. You have, oh, look at that. You have a nice, shiny, white smile all over again with your healthy teeth. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed that fun little game. It doesn't take a lot to do it. Like I said, just get you a piece of paper, marker, and your crayons. Make out your ABCs on a slip of paper. Find an old toothbrush that's not being used or a Q-tip, anything used as an eraser. And there you go. You can have lots of fun reviewing your ABCs. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you try some of these activities at your house. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye, butterfly. Mwah.